If you have Gemini, Libra or Aquarius sun sign or rising sign, this is a look at the energies around you at the moment and what is leaving as we leave 2023 behind, and energies that you can lean into and what you don't expect coming up in 2024. This is actually a timeless reading for whenever you see it, and it's not intended to be a full year prediction. It's just an extrapolation of the energies around you right now and what you're moving towards. So let's take a look. Where you are right now, my darlings, is deep in your feels. You don't really like to be deep in your feels, so you've been through a lot. You've been through the mill. There's a bit of turmoil there, inner turmoil, and perhaps a bit of argy-bargy with other people. And it's really forced you to go within and hone your intuition, look at your internal feelings, and try and understand them. And Queen of Cups, that is someone who is either quite a senior water sign person, so that is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So that could be a partner, business partner, somebody in your family, a friend group, or it could be you. It doesn't matter how you identify gender-wise. This is someone who is very deep in their feelings, and it looks like you've come to this through whatever you've been through this year. So what you're going to say goodbye to are high highs and low lows is what I'm picking up. This is the card of joy. So why would we be leaving it behind? And it's because the wild card came out next to it. And that is, it just shrieks to me that you've had high highs and low lows. And looking forward at the rest of the spread too, that makes sense of this. So that's, you try and let go of the extremes. The Page of Pentacles is an interesting one. That could be a young earth sign person around you, or someone immature, or just not, how shall we say, very young of mind and spirit, curious, a bit playful, but they're very interested in earthly things, producing things, making things. They're practical. It's the sign of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So whether there's someone in your midst at the moment, they may have been part of the turmoil, or it could just be a job offer or something practical that came along this year and changed things up a bit for you. So I don't know whether these are related or whether it's just a separate thing, but where you are moving towards is calmer waters, smoother sailing. This is leaving behind the pain and the stress of being at odds with people or feeling under attack, and moving into a calmer situation. Justice, again, finding equilibrium, finding balance in your life. That is what you'll be leaning into moving forward into 2024 or in the near future whenever you see this. That is what you are being called to do. And we've got the Page of Swords there, which is, again, a young energy. This is somebody curious, somebody full of questions, wanting answers. So that is a good, that's an energy for you to tap into with sort of youthful, wide-eyed enthusiasm, curiosity about the world. That dude's a bit young to be wielding such a lethal weapon. He's probably still learning to use it. He's having to hold it with two hands. He's, he looks a little bit unstable with it, if you ask me. Unlike Justice, who's one hand holding it upright. You can see the difference in the energies there. So you're going to be asked to be both. Not only keep balance and be firm in your decisions, be firm-minded. Look, this is all the cards of logic here. And if you've been through the mill and emotionally are really in your feels, the antidote to that, or the best way forward for you moving into the near future, is the logic and balance, keeping a grip on yourself and using your head over your heart so much. Now, the areas where this may play out are the fourth house of your security, your roots, your family, where you live, the house you live in. The fifth house of romance, of children. It's also the house of speculation and creativity. And the eighth house of other people's money, joint resources, death, taxes, all the big questions of life, the psyche. These are all areas where the future energies may play out, or you may recognize it as the areas where you've been struggling or have been experiencing these highs and lows emotionally. So the near future, yes, the energies could play out in the near future around these houses. So maybe it's moving in with a romantic partner and then deciding on what your joint resources are. Or maybe if you're splitting up, it's the opposite of that. There's 4th house involvement, 5th house involvement, and 8th house, other people's money, splitting resources rather than sharing resources. So that could be one way to interpret the house areas that this is all playing out in. So what you don't see coming is a fresh start in practical terms. This is an offer that comes in. It's sort of like the magic beans in Jack and the Beanstalk. You've got this great opportunity. You can see the value in it. Other people may not, but you can see the value in it. And you're pretty sure that when you plant this giant pentacle, it's going to grow into something big. So that's a nice opportunity that's going to come into view that you can't see coming just yet. And it may come quickly, may come soon. This is a card of expansion and speed. It's news coming in quickly. Could be Cupid's arrows. So if you are looking for love, we've got the 5th house and the 8th house here. So if you are looking for new love, that could be coming in pretty fast. And it could be with a fire sign person, somebody who's very senior and stable in their fire sign. So that is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So that could be a great opportunity, great sort of romantic opportunity, or it is you. You will be stepping into that. You don't see it coming, but you're going to take on this boss energy. Now, I did also pull cards for a wound that you may be dealing with. You may have had to deal with last year, or it may just still be playing out. This may have been what caused some of the problems you've been going through, and that is a superiority complex. And that is a wound that we gain in childhood. I get this quite often pulled for myself. It is a wound. It is a defense mechanism where you don't want to accept that other people might be on the same level as you. It's about judging people, being happy to see them as being below you. It is a card of fear, a card of lacking of trust in yourself that you're not equal to people, because we are all equal. Having to adopt a superiority complex is like a blanket of denial where you can comfort yourself that you are fine. Well, you are fine, and you don't need this in order to try and push that out into the world to make people believe it. As soon as you believe it, you will act in it genuinely, and then everyone will accept that you're equal, you respect each other. If you're confident in yourself, you don't need to adopt a superiority complex. As I say, something I am working on quite hard. On the good side, the good news is that you've done so much inner work. You have healed the feminine energy within you, and it doesn't matter what gender you identify with. Everybody has a feminine side. So you've really really tapped into that empathy. You've probably, it didn't look like a particularly easy ride for you. Air signs are not known for their enjoyment of the emotional realms, and with this grappling that's been going on, and it looks very emotional, driving you within, it's actually left a gift. It has left a gift. It has healed your feminine energy, which has given you more empathy, which means you may be more willing to release this security blanket of a superiority complex. And it's a great quality to have in balance with your masculine energies. It's great when you can, so hopefully your masculine energies are also in balance or healed, because that is very nurturing. It's non-judgmental. It is very accepting of people. It's receptive energy, intuitive. It's very understanding. It's very motherly. All those lovely things. Protective, but not in that masculine protective way. It's emotionally protective. So I think these two go together. The wound and the healed energy go beautifully together. So that's the sort of axis that you're working through, and only you will know where you're at on that scale, shall we say. But you've got such bright things ahead. You've got a fresh start of something that's going to really pay off for you, and it's coming in quickly. This is a card of success, so it's going to go well. and you've got this fire sign energy. Either you're bossing up, or someone's coming into your life who's going to be alongside you, 5th house, 8th house, 4th house, to add to your stability and romance and shared resources. Possibly, yeah, a sort of a sensible, mature fire sign person, Aries, Leo, Sag. So I hope that helps you, my darlings. Hope that helps you tune into what to leave behind right now and what energies to lean into as we head into a new year, or whenever you're seeing this. So this is Sarah wishing you much abundance, love, and joy.